Hi, friends. How's it going? It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic energy healer, divine light channel. Oh my God, how are you? Oh my God. I am tripped out. I live in the realms of tripped out every day, all day. I work with clients. I teach my healing classes. I'm constantly transcending time and space and bringing consciousness through for the people. I talk to angels and aliens and pull entities out of people's spines. But I just got tripped out by this reading because okay, I pulled your 3-card spread. What I do is I connect with consciousness. I ask it to tap me into the Akashic records of everybody who will see and benefit from this video, right? And I do these 3-card spreads once or twice a week. Definitely Mondays, by the way. And if you didn't know, and then oftentimes a second pull on Fridays for free. You should be watching. It's good for you. Or not. But you should. But you have choice. But you really should. But anyway, the last spread I pulled for you guys, what I do is I connect with consciousness. I open the records of you. I'm asking, I'm shuffling, and then I get an energy that moves through my body when it's a yes, when it's time to read the top 3 cards for everybody. Got the energy, pulled the top 3 cards. It's the exact same 3 cards as the last time. And let me show you something. This is a large deck. I'm using this Akashic Records deck. It's called the Akashic Tarot. If you're curious, I'm obsessed with this deck right now. Look how many cards. It's a big ass deck. And look at the spread I got for you guys. Oh wait, it's too hard. I can't rotate it. It's the same 3 cards in a different order. The exact same 3 cards. I'm not choosing these with my mind or my eyes. I'm blindly shuffling and then pulling. Anyway, I'm freaking tripped out. So, okay, here we go. In the recent past, we have the Queen of Roses, which I believe last time was in the present position. Present time, we have the King of Roses, who was in the past position then, and outcome is the freaking Akashic field. You guys are tripping me out right now. I'm telling you, I shuffled and I shuffled hard. I'm tripped out. It takes a lot to trip me out at this point. I mean, regularly when I pull cards for myself, there are repeat cards because, if we believe in what's happening here, themes and teachings in our lives, they don't always move through instantaneously. So if I have the Akashic Field card in the recent past in a reading, it would make sense that in the next reading, it might be in the outcome position because I'm working through that thing. It's still kind of amazing to see it reflected in the cards. You know what I mean? And for you guys, it's not a spread for me. Anyway, I'm tripped out right now. All right, so let's see what the hell this deck has to say for us. So in the recent past, my friends, we have the Queen of Roses. And again, I'm doing this with one hand, so forgive me, it takes a second to pull the pages up. Since I've been traveling, I don't have my setup, so I can't plant the phone. I'd have to dig through all the bags and find the thing. So I'm doing it with one hand. You're welcome. All right, 156. Here we are. The Queen of Roses in the recent past position says the following. Wow, I am still tripped out. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she is peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. Oh my. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or coworker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. And we have this card in the past position. So I am wondering who's shown up for you guys in the recent past. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, friend, or love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand. So open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. So there may have been some kind of resolution in a kind of feminine roses kind of way in the recent past. Remember that when we talk about women or femaleness, we can always understand that through the cards as the metaphoric feminine, the energy of the feminine, or the archetype of the feminine. It doesn't have to literally be a woman, although sometimes it will be. Wow. Okay. Then we're in the present moment here with the King of Roses, which is the very next card in the deck. Also odd because I've been shuffling and like very carefully, and I'm tripped out. Present moment, the King of Roses. This card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears upright in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home or family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card, God, I love this card. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always start within. Also, I'm moved to talk about, in the recent past, we've had this energy of the feminine, right? Romance, the feminine, completing. In the present moment, we have the divine masculine, okay? You want to remember that the divine masculine, and by the way, this is not about gender, okay? Because we're talking about energies in consciousness, in the realms of duality that we live in here in this world. The divine masculine is the energy of containment. So that when a man, let's say a human man, is very aligned with his divine masculine, or when a woman or a non-binary person is very aligned with their divine masculine frequency, they become someone who's really here to hold space for the chaotic, transformative, mutative frequency of the divine feminine, which is wild and unpredictable and changing. Oftentimes you can see in a relational dynamic, there's usually one person who's more of the divine masculine and one person who's more of the divine feminine, one who's a container and one who's an expressor. And if you're very balanced inside yourself and you have both, you'll often be with someone who also has both. Not always, but that is often how it plays out with people. Okay. Then we have the One of Forces, the Akashic Field, as our outcome card, which I find very interesting because if you were here last week, you'll remember, and as I mentioned moments ago, I'm just finding it. This was in our recent past position. Last time, tripping out, you guys. The magic is so real. And speaking of the magic being real, can I just tell you, I've been doing this work a long time with clients. I'm a little floored lately by the energies that are coming through and the speed at which the light workers I work with are getting activated and ready to do their own light work. I'm what's known as a blue ray in the starseed lineage, meaning I'm a light worker who's really here to activate the light workers, to hold space for the light workers, to facilitate the light workers becoming light workers, to bring light to the light workers so you guys can do your light worker work. And speaking of which, my next class for light workers begins Friday, August 26th, highest level healing. Join us there if you feel like you might be a starseed or a light worker or just somebody who transmutes their trauma and their past life energy through divine light and conscious light transmission. Also, Star Beings class starts again the following Tuesday after the 26th of August, whatever that is. They're both 4-week online classes, 2 hours each week, divine transmission each time. Very powerful lately. Always very powerful, but like lately, I'm kind of blown away by what's happening for people and how quickly the transmutations are happening. It speaks to my development, it's true, but it also speaks to like me growing as a healer. You're always growing, you're always evolving, and so you have access to more stuff over time. But also it speaks to the speed and the rate at which consciousness itself is moving through the collective of humanity. So we're just in such a big period of transmutation and activation. So anyway, if now's the time, hop on in and join us. Okay, your outcome card of this 3-card spread. The Akashic Field. Like the Akashic Field, the Aurora Borealis flows with energy and brilliance as charged particles from the sun, I'm so blind, interact with atoms in the Earth's atmosphere. The 93 million miles from the sun to the Earth is nothing compared to the limitless consciousness of the Akashic Field. Boy, is that true. All information, power, energy, and experiences vibrate within this realm of unending truth and possibility. And every bit of it can be yours. Receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. No big deal. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors to the Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Write your intentions and ask for inspiration. Meditate on the Akashic Field and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make them happen. So, you got a repeat 3-card spread, same exact cards, just in a different order. So validation, validation, validation. B, recent past, love, feminine energy, transmutation as a result of same, present moment, the divine masculine is here, love, love, all the love. Outcome, all your dreams, now it's a time to throw them into the Akashic Field because they're happening. Take action and move towards them because it's all good. How often do we get like good vibes in our spreads? Anyway, I'm very excited for you. This is a great spread. By the way, I shuffled the fuck out of this and pulled for myself before, and it was not these 3. So this is for you guys. Magic, magic, magic. Anyway, I hope I'll get to see some of you in highest level healing. We start Friday, August 26th. It's 4 weeks online, Fridays from 1 to 3 Eastern. We do very deep, very powerful, very fast energy, consciousness energy healing work. This is to activate your light body, heal your trauma, align you with your spirituality so you can have the magic and miracles you're meant to have in your life. And you get 2 private sessions along with the classes within the 4 weeks that you book with me separately, which is pretty fucking rad and powerful. Get ready for that. And Star Beings class starts the Tuesday after August 26th. Another 4-week class. 2 hours each week, 8 hours total, plus 2 private healing sessions. So hop in and join us there. And of course, as always, check out All the Answers podcast. Margaret, we are taping tomorrow for you. We've been so busy, we couldn't tape. We got your message and we were like, Margaret needs us to tape an episode. So we are taping tomorrow. So there will be a new All the Answers podcast episode this week. And great to see you guys here. Please share this with your friends if you enjoy this 3-card spread every week. It helps us get the word out and teach consciousness and activate the light workers. Love you guys.